Setanta Sports, the only place to watch every game of UEFA Euro 2012.
Welcome to the Turk Telekom Arena in Istanbul from Gary Tap House for this Euro 2012 playoff first leg between Turkey and Croatia. A fabulous occasion here in front of over 50,000 at this wonderful new stadium that opened just last January, the new home of Galatasaray. We start with the anthems in the pouring rain here in Istanbul. Now for the Turkish anthem. Belted out with tremendous gusto by the players and all the fans here inside this stadium. What an atmosphere. And what a first leg we have in prospect here. There's our referee, Felix Brich of Germany. Could be a busy man over the course of these two legs. Let's start with a look at the lineups first of all, as we get this bird's eye view of the stadium. Start with Turkey, with Gus Hiddink making 4 changes to the side that limped to a 1-0 win over Azerbaijan last month. Volkan returning in goal, crucially for them. Croatia beat Latvia 2-0 last month to seal their place. Slaven Bilic has been forced into making 4 changes of his own from that game. Notably Eduardo dropping to the bench, but he does have all sorts of injuries. Lovren and Strinic in defence out. Niko Kranjčar in midfield also missing through injury. But Ivica Olic of Bayern Munich is back, and he partners Mario Mandzukic. in attack. Absolutely deafening inside this stadium, which replaced the old Ali Sami Yen Stadium. There's the man in form, Burak Yilmaz, who's been banging in the goals in the Turkish Super League. So we're underway in the pouring rain in Istanbul. Turkey strong favourites with the bookmakers to get a victory in this first leg, despite their rather insipid and unconvincing qualifying campaign. Croatia have the slight advantage of being at home in the second leg. Can they get a positive result here to take back to Zagreb next week? Slaven Bilic insisting his players will treat this as a one-off knockout game, not thinking about the return leg, which takes place in the Stadion Maksimir on Tuesday night. Some occasion this, you would think that nothing will actually be decided here, unless one of these sides can get themselves a very commanding lead. Both these sides in the last 8 of the competition 4 years ago. And there is some history between the sides, with Turkey beating Croatia on penalties in the last 8. There's a free kick for the foul on Luka Modric there, and he's claiming that he was the victim of a raised arm. And straight away our German referee is called into action. A free kick taken short by the Croatians. And you can always tell when they're in possession with the jeers. Free waiting here! Oh, it's a tap-in! What a start! Ivica Olic has scored for Croatia! Inside 2 minutes! Well, the Bayern Munich man could hardly miss, could he? The free kick taken short. Turkey caught cold here. And it was 3-on-3 on the edge of the 6-yard area. And when the cross was nipped in, the keeper, Volkan, made a decent save from Mandzukic. But it fell straight to Olic, who scores his 15th goal for his country. What a barnstorming start this is by Slaven Bilic's side. Their first attack, and they're 1 up. And they've got another free kick here. Selçuk Inan being spoken to. It was the Croatian skipper Dario Srna who was fouled. This is what happened. Well, no doubt about the decision, is there? Could easily have been a yellow card. And the Turkish skipper Emre seems to be in a spot of bother with a knock. Only Srna himself to take the free kick, as he does for Shakhtar Donetsk. Well, it was a brilliant knockdown for Mandzukic. And Volkan had to collect. A one-on-one on the far post. An awful start defensively by the Turks. No chance at all for Volkan, who was suspended for that Euro 2008 quarter-final against Croatia after a red card earlier in the tournament. A lot of the players involved in that penalty shootout are in action here tonight. Slaven Bilic has been talking up the revenge mission, not pulling his punches ahead of this game. We've been waiting and dreaming for over 3 years to get our revenge, he said in his pre-match press conference. What is Turkey's response? Hakan Balta with the throw. Out of play by Vida. Balta again. Emre, that's a foul. It's the goal scorer, Olic, with the challenge. An absolutely dynamite first 5 minutes. In fact, it was Dumovic who caught the ankles of Emre. Selçuk Inan. There's a bundle of creativity. He takes the set piece. Up in the air by Emre. Knocked down wide. And booted away by Šimanić. Down by Rakitic. Sabri inside to Emre. He was very swiftly dispossessed by Olic. The Turks have it back, well won back by Selçuk Inan. Emre again, he's been dispossessed by Mandzukic. The two strikers for Croatia working so hard in the early stages here. Now Burak Yilmaz adamant that he should have a free kick there. The German referee says the defender got the ball. Blistering tempo to this game. A very fiery atmosphere inside this fabulous new stadium. Suspicion of handball there by Vida. Belted away by Schildenfeld. He's relatively inexperienced at international level. Only his 8th cap for the Eintracht Frankfurt defender. What an awful start for Gusenik. In his 13th different managerial role. Bilic, well, he's been in charge of Croatia now for 5 years. This is his 57th game in charge since moving up from the Croatian under-21s. What a journey, a roller coaster it's been with him in charge. Setanta with the overhead clearance. Good ball for Arda Turan. Schildenfeld, safety first. Turan trying to get the crowd very much involved. Catch for Athletic Koza. 32-year-old. Earning his 88th cap in goal for his country tonight. Made his debut way back in February 1999. Rakitic seems to have been on the scene so long. He's still only 23. Modric. The inside is Dario Serna. Arda Turan very quickly back to pinch the ball from the Croatian captain. Well, Slaven Bilic disputing the throw-in decision. He had a little bit of an altercation with Arda. Something and nothing, really. With the ball inside. Little layoff from Emre. Oh, that's nicely taken by Burak Yilmaz. He wants the return as well. Guided up in the air by Sabri, and he led with his arm. And Šimanić was caught, the referee quickly on the spot. And Sabri jumping with his left hand into the face of Šimanić. This was the initial free kick, and you can see what he was saying there. Modric did look like an arm in the face from Giray Kacha. It was taken quickly, and Orlic pounced. Vedran Čorluka is playing with a special protective boot after injuring himself in training yesterday. And he's certainly not walking very comfortably, top left of your picture. And playing out of position as well. Ball square from Egemen Korkmaz. Kačar inside. Korkmaz again. Game has settled down a bit after that incredible start. Ball's been pinched there by Modric, and then overran it. Sabri picks it up. Okan Gonul trying to get past Rakitic. Very calmly cleared away, but not very effectively. Could this be a chance for Arda Turan? Burak Yilmaz is waiting. Desperate defending from Croatia, but effective. Followed by Hakan Balta, looking for Burak Yilmaz again. Well, what a response from Hiddink's men here. Burak Yilmaz with 13 goals in 8 Turkish league games this season. Even described himself as one of the most informed strikers in Europe. So no lack of confidence on his behalf. Just 3 goals for his country. Trabzonspor striker. To fight very hard here, Croatia. The Turks are pumped up as they search for an equaliser. That was very well won back by Dumovic, and the strike from Rakitic. Well, the manager is always so involved. Slaven Bilic not the type to sit quietly in the dugout. And Rakitic some way off target. 8 goals for his country. This was the earlier chance with Burak Yilmaz lurking on the edge of the 6-yard area. Very good clearance, actually, from Vida. Under some pressure. Only made his debut against Wales last year. Domagoj Vida of Dinamo Zagreb. Emre. Very nearly picking out Burak. Platakoza going long here. Orlic the target, headed away by Giray Kacha. What a fascinating confrontation this is. Inside by Mandzukic. hoping that Cerna would be able to pick it up. And neither side really able to keep the ball for more than 2 or 3 passes. Tackle from behind by Vida on Arda. But you can't come in through the legs of your opponent, even if you get the ball. Sabri, Emre, passing the ball around very nicely in this sort of area. There could be more options here with Arda and Burak waiting for a cross, which is deflected straight through to Pleticosa. Really wasn't a great qualifying campaign from Turkey. They just about pipped Belgium to second spot in Group A after that very nervy 1-0 win over Azerbaijan here. I think their 3-2 win over the Belgians a year ago was absolutely crucial. They finished just 2 points above them. But pretty clear early on that no one would be catching Germany. They won all 10 qualifiers in Group A to finish 13 points clear of Turkey. Clearance by Volkan. Near side it's Hakan Balta. Throw in taken by Arda. Emre. Clipped forward by Selçuk Inan. Near side, plenty of space for Arda. Loads of options in the middle, it's too close to Pleticosa. Rather nervously palmed away. Arda again. Dario Cerna goes with him. And space here for Gökhan Gönül. Just over the head of Burak Yilmaz. Living dangerously here, Croatia. The home fans sense an equaliser. Gönül just stabbing the ball forward up towards Sabri. They are swarming all over Croatia now, the Turks. But the counter could be on if they lose the ball. This is Mandzukic. Look how deep the centre forward is. Turkish president is here tonight, by the way, Abdullah Gül, sitting in the comfy seats high in the stadium. Can't be sitting too comfortably with the start that Croatia have had here. Emre clearly barged off the ball. Emre takes the free kick himself out to Gökhan Gönül. This is Arda. It's a free roll tonight. Played by Çorluca. Modric. Well, they're just not holding on to the ball at the moment, Croatia. Emre. Space near side for Hakan Balta. Through the legs of the referee. In top, Emre laying siege to the final third here, Croatia, before it's pinched by Cerna. You do feel that if Turkey got the equaliser, Croatia would be very stretched to keep them at bay. Out in top. What a great ball out to Gökhan Gönül. Pitch by Chorluka. That's back by Djumovic. Well, they've been forced all the way back to Setanta. Good pressing by Turkey. Plenty of challenges flying in here in the Turk Telekom Arena. And that one by Altintop will result in a free kick. Cerner again, the man down. He's been on the wrong end of one or two late challenges. The ball not even in shot when Hamit Altintop stuck out a leg. Altintop, of course, of Real Madrid. 66 caps now he has for his country. Well, plenty of free kicks now. Now this time by Olic, whose goal still separates the sides. Oh, nicely taken by Burak Yilmaz. But he had it all to do. Almost won it back from Modric. Chorluka. Well, against the throw, but it's really good pressure from Gonul again. Emre. Gonul. Can't get the ball back. Croatia at the moment. Forward by Egemen Korkmaz. Selçuk Inan. Sabri out wide to Gonul. Emre. There's that diagonal he loves so much. There's a peach for Hakan Belter. Now Selçuk Inan. Playing some really nice stuff now, Turkey. Can they get through Croatia? Gökhan Gonul. Emre. Outside of the right boot this time. Arda looking for Burak. Guided down by Selçuk Inan. They're holding on here, Croatia. That'll be a free kick. Referee playing advantage. Not sure Croatia really wanted that advantage. Well, he'll be pleased with the response from his players. Gusinik. Sides having the lion's share of possession, as you can see. Past the midway point of what's been a compelling first half here. Foul by Hakan Belter on Cerner yet again. I do think that Slaven Bilic is concerned that a number of times his captain is just being hacked down on this right-hand side. Knows all about defending, plays right back for Shakhtar Donetsk on many occasions. Always played further forward for his country. Selçuk Inan with the ball wide for Gökhan Gonul. Again, it doesn't reach Burak. Gökhan Gonul goes for it again. Will it break for Arda? There's Selçuk Inan. Well, he can strike the ball from range. Yet to score for his country, though. This is his home ground, plays for Galatasaray, as does Sabri. That was their first actual shot at goal. For all their possession, for all of their territorial dominance, that's their first effort. Offside flag up here against Burak Yilmaz, applauded by Šimanić. Šimanić, another one who's been around so long now. He's passed the 90 cap mark. Made his debut a decade ago this month against South Korea. Ball forward by Altintop there to Arda. Now Emre. Gökhan Gönül far side. Getting quite a bit of joy down that right flank for Turkey. Burak. That breaks down, and again, you do think that on the counter, Croatia could be a threat. That time the ball was lost by Luka Modric. Hakan Balta. Out in top. Oh, down he goes, screaming for a penalty. The German referee scampers away in the other direction. Well, not much in that, was there, from Gordon Schildenfeld. Correct decision. We'll get another look at it, courtesy of our Turkish director, but perhaps Olic was the player they were appealing against, but didn't look to be any contact there. Well, the fall seemed to be some time after there was any alleged contact. This is Mandzukic. They lost the ball in a dangerous area there, the Turks, but they got it back through Emre. Thrilling stuff here in Istanbul. Mohamed Altintop will take the throw to Emre. He was caught, but the referee again playing advantage. Olic it was with the challenge. Up in the air by Burak Yilmaz. There's the back header. Well, our sixth look at this penalty shout. And the exaggerated nature of the fall. It's possible here that Rakitic, or should I say Olic, did catch his foot, but went down 2 paces later. A very brave referee to give a penalty there. Arda Turan. Emre. Must have seen the ball more than any other player so far. Oh, he slid in there, Emre. And it's Cerner again. The two skippers involved in the collision. Could it well be a yellow card? Well, the German referee is being lenient there. He's seen that as a genuine attempt to get the ball, but it's the 4th time that Cerner has been upended. At least. Olic. Modric. Vida. Another free kick. Arda Turan with the challenge. Slaven Bilic absolutely seething here. After all that, they lost the ball, Croatia. Vida with the header down for Modric. That's an optimistic one for Mandzukic. Easy to defend. Oh, he's lost the ball to Mandzukic. Here's Ivica Olic. Mandzukic up with him. It's still Olic. And in the end, just trying to do too much. And there it is, the little reminder for Turkey that despite all this possession and dominance, they could be caught on the counter. That is clearly the game plan for Croatia. Especially now they're 1-0 to the good. Cerna. And back came Arda, but Cerna has it back. It's crossed in by Vida, the fullback. Volkan with a good claim. Sabri, Emre. Sabri again. Out to Gökhan Gönül. Now Selçuk İnan. Well, that's sloppy after all that good approach play. Mandzukic scored in the last game against Latvia. Lined up another shot there. Defender lets it bounce. Hakan Balta it was who allowed the ball to bounce. Here's Modric. Near side is Cerna. On for Olic. Mandzukic waiting, it's Modric! Wonderful block. It's still not away. It's Dario Cerna to the byline. Keeper comes, Mandzukic! 2-0 Croatia! Mario Mandzukic this time. Both Croatian strikers on the score sheet. And after all of that Turkish pressure, it's Croatia who go up the other end and double their lead here. Olic with the ball in, Modric with the first effort. Brilliant block it was as well by Selçuk İnan. It came out to Cerna, and look at this for a cross. Mandzukic with a magnificent leap. A fabulous header from the Wolfsburg striker, scoring his 5th goal for his country. And look what it means to Slaven Bilic. A phenomenal first half here for the Croatians. Mandzukic obviously unhappy at some contact or something thrown from the stands. UEFA will be keeping a close eye on that. So Ivica Olic has made one and scored one. And the cross for the eventual header was made by Cerna. Deep, deep, deep to the far post, and what a brilliant header by Mario Mandzukic. They have looked vulnerable at the back, right from the word go, Turkey. Ironically, it's Croatia who are missing several of their first-choice defenders. Well, that is an absolutely crushing challenge by Çorluca. And the yellow card is coming out for the very first time. And I don't doubt there have been worse tackles in this first half. But the referee has to make a stand sometime. Had Hamid Altintop, the player, brought down, and it was a high boot from Çorluca. Didn't look too pretty on second viewing. Emre over the ball here. How Turkey needs something. It's Gökhan Gönül. Turkish throw. The referee unhappy about the pushing and shoving involving Burak Yilmaz and Dario Srnić. Well, that's a decent header away, but they haven't quite cleared their lines. Eventually, it's back with the goalkeeper. The Turkish fans wanting a free kick on the edge of the box. Forward by Rakitic. Free kick again for Croatia. With a foul by Selçuk İnan on Mandzukic. I don't think the Turkish fans have warmed to Mandzukic in this first half. Still 10 minutes to go in this first 45. Beautifully played again by Croatia. Could they be in for a third goal? Srnić waiting for the strike. It didn't reach him. And it's comfortable for Volkan. But it was too easy the way Croatia got in down the left-hand side. They surely can't afford to lose a third goal, Turkey. At this stage, you feel they'd be happy to come away with this score draw. Gönül. Altintop with the ball forward. Gökhan Gönül again. This is Burak. And Arda can do nothing with it. And this is Olic. And there's three up here. Oh, he chose the wrong option there, Olic. Arda Turan, back to Hakan Belter. Now Emre. Still they plug away. Altintop. Gets it back from Selçuk İnan. Good run by Hamid Altintop here. Emre, good ball in. A really good header away by Šimanić. Srnić. Sloppy. Combination of Srnić and Mandzukic conspiring to give away the throw. Korkmaz. Selçuk İnan. Sabri. Emre. Selçuk İnan. Emre again. It's all a bit narrow, this, from Turkey's perspective. This is Sabri. Going for the more direct approach. Again, Šimanić in the way. Had a great first half. Arda. Out to Gökhan Gönül, to the byline, corner. Probably the first corner of the game, this. How Gus Hiddink would love to see an equaliser here. Emre's ball in! Well, it was a chance, and it fell to Giray Kaçar. Just not happening for Turkey. That, again, is another poor challenge. This time it's Tomislav Dumovic on Selçuk Inan. Dumovic of Dynamo Moscow, winning his 15th cap this evening. Burak, Emre, Sabri, Chorluka mopping up. Clearance is straight to Emre. Well, he hasn't had a save to make, Pleticosa, in this first half. That's the brutal fact. As far as Gus Hidding's side is concerned. Once again, challenges flying in. Yellow card coming out here. And having just made one, Dumovic, he then flew in with another one. Top the man fouled. Easy decision really for the referee. Inside the last 5 minutes of the first half here in Istanbul. Nightmare first half for Turkey. Their fans demand better than this. Slaven Bilic did say, Turkey are strong, but we are stronger. We have the classier players, he said. Foul by Vida, nothing classy about that challenge. It'll be a free kick to Turkey, taken by Emre again. Sabri. Simic away once more. Emre, disguised ball this time. Chorluka heads away. They've defended very stoutly indeed in this first half, Croatia. The offside flag goes up against Mandzukic. Emre. He really can pick a pass. Newcastle fans remember very fondly from his time on Tyneside in the English Premier League. Now Burak Yilmaz convinced he was fouled from behind. The referee disagrees. Good tackle by Egemen Korkmaz on Mandzukic. The referee could have blown up there for that free kick. Vida's throw to Cerna. No free kick, no corner. Well, captain of his club, Shakhtar. There was the challenge by Gordon Schildenfeld. That was the earlier offside against Mandzukic, and that graphic certainly suggested he was onside. Hakan Dalta with the throw for Turkey, out by Vida. Well, he's got some team talk coming up here. Hiddink, 65 years of age, bucket loads of experience in many big hot seats around the world. He'll need all of that experience and more to help his players turn this around. A bad mistake by Gökhan Gönül, and here come Croatia again. And there's a chance here, it's Olic! Great save by Volkan! Oh, the first touch from Olic allowed the big Turkish goalkeeper to close him down. But where were the Turkish defenders here? He had the freedom of the penalty area. Volkan has kept Turkey in this. Defensively, Turkey have been all over the place in this first half. Not what you expect from them at all. Just the 1 minute of stoppage time. Free kick to Croatia. After talking himself up, Burak hasn't had a sniff in this first half. Is there one last attack from the visitors here? Well, that brings an extraordinary first half in Istanbul to a close. Croatia in front inside 2 minutes, thanks to Ivica Olic. And Dario Serna's cross headed home brilliantly by Mandzukic. There's your half-time score. Incredible. Turkey 0, Croatia 2.
Setanta Sports, the only place to watch every game of UEFA Euro 2012. Live Euro 2012 playoffs continue this Wednesday with the second leg of Croatia versus Turkey. Croatia versus Turkey, live this Wednesday on Setanta Sports. From Wembley Stadium, 2 exclusive England football friendlies this week on Setanta Sports. On Sunday morning, England take on 2010 World Cup winners Spain. And on Wednesday, it's Capello's men versus Sweden. England international football friendlies this week on Setanta Sports. Live Bundesliga continues next weekend on Setanta Sports with one of the games of the season. Superstar league leaders Bayern Munich welcome champions and top-of-the-table threat Dortmund to the Allianz Arena. Bayern Munich versus Dortmund next weekend, live on Setanta Sports. League One continues next weekend on Setanta Sports, featuring 3 of French football's biggest teams. Montpellier versus Marseille, Lyon versus Rennes, and PSG versus Nancy. A League One triple next weekend on Setanta Sports. Setanta Sports, the only place to watch.
Gökhan Toure is on. Turkey making a change right at the start of the second half with 19-year-old Gökhan Toure, formerly of Chelsea, now of Hamburg in Germany, coming on for only his 6th cap. He's a player with plenty of pace to burn, but still very, very young to be coming on here to make that kind of impact. Gökhan Gönül has gone off, so it's a straight swap on the right-hand side. First free kick goes against Josip Simonic for that foul on Burak Yilmaz. Correct decision, had his arm around the front man. So what a start this could be for Turkey in the second half. Emre didn't get the elevation. Down went Torre. Emre has it back. Whipped in near post. Swept away by Chorluka. Two big away goals for Croatia, gaining a measure of revenge for their quarter-final defeat at Euro 2008 on penalties. But the job is certainly not done yet. This is Egemen Korkmaz, intercepted by Luka Modric. Olic trying to burst through the middle. It was Dumovic making the break. Croatia ball. Vida with the throw. The pushing spotted by the German referee. Croatia really felt that they should have qualified automatically from Group F. But they lost 2-0 to Greece in Athens just last month. Greece went on to top the group. Croatia had to settle for a playoff spot, but they were the top scorers in Group F with 18 goals from their 10 games. They won 7 of their 10. One of the best runners-up of all of the groups. As opposed to Turkey, who only got 11 points, so they were the worst of the runners-up. Croatia got 16. Only 2 points behind Sweden, who went through automatically as the best of the runners-up. Played back by Egemen Korkmaz to Volkan. Torre really got great quick feet. Croatia would quite happily have the final whistle now, wouldn't they? Could have been so much better for them had Olic not wasted that great chance right at the end of the half. Vida absolutely fired at Cerna, but he made something of it, then went down. Free kick to Croatia. How much time has Cerna spent on the deck as a result of being fouled in this game? Hakan Belter, clear holding. So big moments here for Turkey, who have another set piece to defend. Remember, they conceded from a free kick right at the start of the match. So much pushing and shoving in the box. Cerna, who won the free kick, takes it himself. Free header! It's 3-0 to Croatia! It's Vedran Chorluka. 3 away goals. Hiddink absolutely devastated. Dario Serna's delivery was magnificent. Chorluka all on his own near post to score only his second ever international goal. On this, his 52nd cap. Where was the marking? Well, the defending for all three goals has been absolutely dreadful for Turkey. It could be even worse for them as Mandzukic burst through. Volkan had to make the clearance. Well, who saw this coming? Quite incredible. Chorluka, who was injured in their last training session yesterday, and as I mentioned, is wearing a protective boot to be part of this side tonight. That looks a good decision. Gökhan Töre. They desperately need something here, Turkey. Otherwise, the second leg is a formality. Arda Turan to the byline. Great run. Pleticosa gets a touch. Hacked away by Šimanić. That's as close as Turkey have come. Emre to try and keep it alive. Well, brilliantly kept in by Sabri against all the odds. Needs some help here. It's a corner off Rakitic. Only the second corner of the match. Arda takes it. Gökhan Töre. Well, nothing wrong with that delivery. And no one attacked it in red. Headed behind by Olic. By Dumovic, should I say. Pleticosa's touch was crucial there. Third corner to be taken by Hamit Altıntop. Well, there was a free header there for Giray Kaçar, and the referee saw some pushing. Well, take your pick as to which foul the referee spotted. It's been fiercely contested, this one. Another foul on Serna. How many times? Well, is there any way back for Turkey? Even with almost a game and a half to go in this two-legged tie. They really will have to produce a rabbit out of the hat if they're to turn this around. Of the possession, Turkey. But ask yourself, how many saves has Stipe Pleticosa had to make? There you go, 2 shots off target. Just not good enough. Great credit to Croatia for the way they've defended as well. No foul. This time Dario Serna is told to get up by the referee. And then, inevitably, Serna is penalised for a foul himself on Arda Turan. A grim-faced Gus Hiddink one of his bleakest nights. Gökhan Töre. Well pinched by Selçuk İnan. Booted away by Schildenfeld. Sabri. There's an awful lot of hidden hope about Turkey's attacking. Töre. Korkmaz. Emre. Egemen Korkmaz once again plays his football in Istanbul with Beşiktaş. Here's Gökhan Töre in round the back. Oh, if he could have got the ball right, Burak Yilmaz was free. That really is the first time we've seen Turkey getting in behind the Croatian defence. Emre. Lifted into Burak. Gökhan Töre with the layoff to Arda Turan. Down goes Arda, no foul. It was Dumovic who got it away. Even now, one goal back for Turkey would give them something to build on. Get the crowd right behind them. Kachar out wide to Sabri. This is not where Turkey want the ball. Altıntop plays the ball back to Korkmaz. Forward by Kachar. Egemen again. Well, blues and whistles from the home fans because Turkey are passing it around inside their own half, and they're 3-0 down at home. This is a little bit more like it. As Altıntop then puts it straight behind, and the supporters here have turned. Turkey's playoff record over the years, they won 2 and lost 2. They won their playoff for Euro 2000 and then the 2002 World Cup. Lost the next 2 for Euro 2004 and the 2006 World Cup. Their fans have got used to playoff misery. In contrast, Croatia have won both of their previous playoffs for the 1998 World Cup and then Euro 2004. They're heading for a hat-trick the way things are going. An hour gone at the magnificent Turk Telecom Arena. A third of the tie has been played, with Croatia 3-0 to the good. Rakitic. There's the sorry tale of the tape for Turkey. Croatia 12th in the FIFA World Rankings, 14 places above Turkey. And their class is certainly told at both ends of the field this evening. Burak with the ball back to Selçuk İnan. Near side is Sabri. Wretched ball, picked up by Mandzukic. Rakitic, Modric. Layoff from Olic, he was caught there by Egemen Korkmaz. Ivica Olic here, just caught on his ankle, I think, his left ankle, by Egemen Korkmaz. There's even an apology. Chorluka losing out. Gökhan Toure got it away. Here he is again. Never got a look in the Chelsea first team. The chance came to move to Germany. He took it with both hands, but he's been penalised for a foul there. Dario Serna, the player, felled yet again. Not a lot in the collision, to be honest, but it's been that kind of night for Turkey. Serna, yet again, has been fouled. I think the yellow card may be coming out here for Hakan Balta. Referee saying that that's the third time you fouled Serna. I would say maybe more. Well, if you think back 2 years for Gus Hiddink with Russia against Slovenia for the World Cup playoffs. Miserable playoff occasion that was for Hiddink, and it's same again here. Oh, and Volkan has to make another save. Similar position in the free kick, which Serna swung in for the third goal. Well, there really is a feeling of desperation here as Modric wins it back, as Olic to his right. It's still Modric! And it's saved by Volkan, and Rakitic not able to poke home the pieces. Well, Modric must have considered playing Olic in, but he found a yard of space and opted to test Volkan, which he did. And Emre here is in a spot of bother. Olic bursting through, Emre brought him down, yellow card for the Turkey captain. Well, he lost the ball. It was actually Serna who pinched it. Croatia looking to heap further misery on Turkey here. Turkish defending from set pieces has been absolutely shambolic throughout the game. Well, Dario Serna, Luka Modric, both fancy this one. Looks like it's going to be Serna. The captain steps up. Well, he certainly got it up, but he couldn't get it down again. 12 shots to 2 in Croatia's favour. Turkey yet to manage a shot on target. Stipe Pleticoza could not possibly have wished for an easier night. This was the chance for Modric, got inside the D, and that one's really arrowing towards the bottom corner. What a good save by Volkan, otherwise it was 4-0. '54th cap for the Fenerbahce goalkeeper. Didn't play in the last game against Azerbaijan. Sinan Bolat, the Standard Liège goalkeeper, played instead, but Volkan recalled tonight. No way through again for Turkey. How they need something, anything to cling on to here. Goal kick. Modric tracking back. And the eventual defending was from Tomislav Dumovic. Sliding in, not touching the ball. Another change by Gus hitting here. Selçuk Inan comes off and Mehmet Topal is the replacement. The Valencia midfielder winning cap number 23. Foul by Olic. Tackle from behind. Well, the referee could comfortably have produced 7 or 8 yellow cards in this match. Just 4 so far. Make that 5. Waited a long time, the referee, before brandishing the first yellow. Oh, that's terribly given away by Sabri. Now it's Mandzukic. Turned back into trouble, really. Cleared by Hamit Altintop. Here he is again. He's managed to wriggle away and play it through to Burak Yilmaz. Simonic with some more outstanding defending. Not much has got past him this evening. I'm sure Luka may have left his foot in there against Sabri, who raised his hands. Choluka, who's already been booked. A flashpoint here. Emre with his finger in the face of Vedran Choluka. Slaven Bilic very much involved here now. Did Choluka intentionally leave his foot in Sabri's face? Sabri did not need to raise his hands, that's for sure. Very strong reaction from Sabri Sarıoğlu. Choluka pleading his innocence. Yellow card for Sabri. And what's the referee going to do about Choluka? That is for the reaction. You cannot put your hands in the face of an opponent. Nothing for Choluka. The referee has seen that as entirely accidental. Six yellow cards now. Well, Turkey need a goal. It'll be mission impossible to go to Zagreb 3-0 down, surely. Guided down in the midfield, picked up here by Arda. Been very disappointing tonight in his free roll. That's a better ball by Arda to Sabri. Against Chorluka again. Well, gets his cross in, but where are the attackers making those runs to the near post? Burak is just hovering far post, just in case. Good ball inside by Mandzukic. Wide by Dumovic. This is Dario Serna. Here's a chance for Rakitic. And deflected wide. And Volkan scrambling to his left. By my reckoning, this will be Croatia's first corner. Serna's put in some devastating free kicks in this game. What can he do here? From Croatia's first corner. Serna with the outswinger. And by his standards, that's woeful. Doesn't beat them first man. Vida with the throw in for Croatia. We really don't have to put their foot to the floor. It's just a question of seeing the game out now. Well, at this rate, there will be a carnival atmosphere at the Stadion Maksimir in Zagreb on Tuesday night. Can Turkey change that in the time that remains? Alton top out wide for Hakan Balta. Now Gökhan Töre. Back came Serna with the challenge. Mehmet Topal. Got the ball out wide, barely touched it since coming on. Emre. Near side is Sabri. Infield by Kacha. Emre. Good ball from the skipper. This is Arda. Opted not to put it in. Hakan Balta does. Falls kindly to Sabri. Hit it cleanly and deflected away for a corner with 15 minutes to go. Fourth Turkish corner to be taken by 19-year-old Gökhan Töre. Pleticosa with the punch. Emre tries to keep it going. This is Alton top. Gets it out wide for Arda. And Pleticosa takes it cleanly. Egemen Korkmaz trying to get the header in. It's looking like more playoff woe for Hiddink. There'll certainly be question marks about his future in the Turkish job, that's for sure. His first game against Romania, the start of last season, must seem a long time ago. Here's Luka Modric, gone close once, and he's forced Volkan into another save. think the crowd appreciated Volkan's gesture there. Some of the Turkish players rather unimpressed by the crowd's jeering. Torre. Emre to Sabri. This is Altıntop. Now Sabri. Against Çorluca again. Both players on the floor. And Platakosa smashed straight into his own man, Mandzukic. He was determined to take that, the goalkeeper. At the other end, Volkan very much involved with the crowd. Now, this is what happened. Sabri, just a suggestion that he barged into Mandzukic, who then went over the goalkeeper. But it was Mandzukic who was desperately hoping the ball would run through to the keeper. This was Volkan's gesture. Well, you can take that a number of ways. But the crowd didn't like it. Croatia top scorers in their group in qualifying. Another 3 goals tonight. Foul there by Kacar. Now the fans getting behind Volkan, who was perhaps really just trying to get the crowd going. Rakitic off Sabri, corner. Only their second corner of the game. Emre now gesturing to the crowd as their hostility continues. Well, they're not exactly overcommitting here, Croatia. All the way through. Well, even with fewer players in blue in the penalty area, Turkey failed to defend that set piece adequately. Well, like so many passionate crowds, these Turkish fans can be wonderful when they're behind you. Very hostile when they're not. I think Milic would have been offside had he reached that ball. Croatia yet to make a change. We have 10 minutes to go. Maybe about to change right here. Well, they're going to get a change for Turkey first. They're bringing on their number 9, Umut Bulut. Asking a lot for anyone to come on and change the way this game has gone. Umut Bulut of Toulouse in France, only his 8th cap, replacing the ineffective Burak. Mandzukic, Olic, Rakitic almost found a way through. Still, Croatia looks so dangerous on the counter. Given away by Arda to Rakitic. Well, a better ball was called for there. Arda Turan with a wretched ball in field, played it blind. Turkey's desperate search for a goal goes on with Sabri. Emre out wide. Out on top. Emre. Arda. Torre. Emre again. Sabri. And Rakitic concedes the corner. Could a set piece offer Turkey a way back into this? Sabri with the outswinger. Easily cleared again. Emre. Sabri. Torre. Takes on Modric. Well, again, a good cross, but where are the strikers near post? Easily away by Šibanić. The first Croatian change sees Rakitic being replaced by Daniel Pranjic. The Bayern Munich midfielder comes on for his 40th cap for his country. Made his debut almost exactly 7 years ago against Ireland. You can see that Slaven Bilic also wants to bring in Nikica Jelavic of Glasgow Rangers. But not yet. Mandzukic. Emre has to be careful there against Sona. Oh, the crowd's reaction to Volkan now, very interesting. Turkey have brought on their number 9, and Croatia will be doing the same. Šibanić has defended quite magnificently for Croatia this evening. I think he'd feel personally affronted if they didn't keep a clean sheet. So Jelavic will come on for Olic, who opened the scoring in just the 2nd minute of the match from close range. Had a hand in the second as well. Jelavic, who has scored a couple of goals for Croatia, comes on for his 16th cap. Five minutes to go in Istanbul. Modric twice has tested Volkan. Lovely weighted ball to Pranjic. Modric again. He was brought down after he played the ball. Sabri Sarıoğlu, the guilty party. Well, in fact, Arda is going to be yellow carded. That was more for what was said. 7th player booked. Yes, Arda kicking the ball away after the challenge had been made. It's a measure of the frustration that Turkey have felt this evening. So many of their fans have left already after this grim performance. Kranjčar's given that straight to Gökhan Töre. That's not a foul by Modric. They're left one-on-one at the back there. Risky. Jelovic not able to take advantage. Emre. And again Emre. Always gives absolutely everything for the cause. Hakan Balta with the throw. Altintop. Sabri. Away by Šimanić yet again. Çorluka. Töre for Turkey. Sabri. Straight behind. Shoulders slumped, fans leaving. It is Croatia's night. Hakan Balta. All the way back to the still jeered Volkan. Mandzukic with the leap. Volkan has to come out of his penalty area to hack it away. Even at this late stage, Croatia looking the more likely to get the next goal. Gökhan Töre to the byline. Well played, Pleticosa, who hung on despite the very strong challenge by Umut Bulut. Now Turkey could have done with more service like that over the course of the 90 minutes. Eduardo coming on here for Croatia. The Brazilian-born Croatian, obviously feeling the cold a bit there. Mario Mandzukic, who scored the second, is coming off. So Eduardo and Jelovic up top for a small amount of time that remains. Jelovic's header. Vida gives it away to Emre. We're into stoppage time. As Turkey toil. Emre. Arda. It's a very good foot in by Vida. 90 seconds of stoppage time to be played. Mehmet Topal inside. Altintop to Sabri. Kirai plays it backwards. This is Egemen Korkmaz. Has to be careful here. And he's given it away, and that could be absolutely lethal. It's picked up here on the left by Pranjic, and Sabri ensures there's no further danger. If Modric had played a better pass there, Croatia could have been in for a fourth. Volkan will regret that mock clapping at the fans. A rather sarcastic gesture under the circumstances. First touch there for Eduardo, will be cleared by Egemen. But not a great clearance. It doesn't matter. Croatia have 1 foot in the Euro 2012 finals. 3 away goals in Istanbul. An extraordinary victory for Slaven Bilic's side. gaining a measure of revenge for what happened in the Euro 2008 quarter-finals, which hurt them badly. Olic, Mandzukic and Chorluka with the goals. It could have been more, but for the intervention of Volkan, and look what it means to Slaven Bilic and his players. They still have a job to do on Tuesday night in Zagreb, but surely it's too big a mountain to climb for Turkey, who were wretched in defence here tonight. And it's a wonderful victory for Slaven Bilic's men. Full time at the Turk Telecom Arena. Turkey 0, Croatia 3.
Setanta Sports, the only place to watch every game of UEFA Euro 2012. Live Euro 2012 playoffs continue this Wednesday with the second leg of Croatia versus Turkey. Croatia versus Turkey, live this Wednesday on Setanta Sports. Wembley Stadium, 2 exclusive England football friendlies this week on Setanta Sports. On Sunday morning, England take on 2010 World Cup winners Spain. And on Wednesday, it's Capello's men versus Sweden. England international football friendlies this week on Setanta Sports. Experience the flair and the passion of South American football on Setanta Sports with live and exclusive coverage of the Argentine Primera Division. Watch 2 exciting and unpredictable matches from every round, featuring some of South America's footballing champions, including Boca Juniors. Plus, follow the season-long Apertura and Clausura tournaments. The Argentine Primera Division, live and exclusive on Setanta Sports. Live SPL continues next weekend on Setanta Sports. Celtic travel to Cali Thistle to take on the old enemy Inverness, who are finding form recently and could be a thorn in Neil Lennon's side yet again. Inverness versus Celtic, next weekend on Setanta Sports. League One continues next weekend on Setanta Sports, featuring 3 of French football's biggest teams. Montpellier versus Marseille, Lyon versus Rennes, and PSG versus Nancy. A League One triple next weekend on Setanta Sports. South American World Cup qualifiers continue this Wednesday with Colombia versus Argentina, Chile versus Paraguay, Ecuador versus Peru, and Venezuela versus Bolivia. South American World Cup qualifiers this Wednesday on Setanta Sports.